I feel like 5. You got out of here.
Like in half an hour, what? It's okay, I didn't think this was real.
Well, I
everybody, and welcome to week 8 of Baby Thesis Updates, and Happy New Year. It is 2014 now, 2014, whichever you prefer. So we are 8 weeks old as of tomorrow. It is Wednesday, and I just decided to do my update today just because it was easier to get it done today. And we have been weighed, and we are weighing in at 11 pounds and 1 ounce on my scale, so that is really good. Top of that, I believe we're going through a growth spurt. Yesterday was just horrible. It was New Year's Eve. I could not get in the shower. I could not get any cleaning done. I could not get anything done with this little man. All he wanted to do was hang out on my boob, and I'm not even quite sure that it's over with. And I also tried to start getting a pumping schedule in as well. So when I'm nursing him on one side, I try and pump on the other side. Kudos to you mamas with twins. I don't know how you nurse 2 babies at one time, because I've got him and I'm nursing him and I've got the pump and I'm paying attention to him, and the pump comes undone. So then I start readjusting the pump and got the pump on, and next thing you know, he's screaming because he lost it. Oh my goodness, I would have to nurse him one at a time. But I get more milk that way if I can pump and nurse at the same time. I'm getting roughly about 5 ounces a day, but I think it's probably noon, and I'm probably about up to that already with just 2 pumpings. Usually it takes about 4 or 5 pumpings. I usually get an ounce at each pumping, and I've been getting about 2 ounces today. So I truly think that we have hit a growth spurt. Super hungry yesterday. I got up and I had a bowl of oatmeal, just a little instant kind. I think it was 2 packs I had made. And by 11 o'clock, I was starving for lunch, so I had a sandwich and some potato chips. And then a little while later, I was hungry again, so I had a Pop-Tart, these little Special K things right here. Oh, this is in the grain, but it comes in a little pack similar to these. I had one of those as well, and then I was just like, this is just not doing it. I'm really hungry. So I fried up a cheeseburger. I still was hungry. So I went and got a bowl of cereal, and I was finally okay for a little while. He had finally settled down and fallen asleep, so I could get a little bit done. We took some pictures of everybody, and then I was still hungry, so I had gotten a sandwich over there. So wow, I ate a whole lot. He's dozing off again, so he's been a little bit more sleepier today. Between him eating nonstop and me wanting to eat nonstop and him being a little sleepy today, I think that's all the signs that was definitely a growth spurt. I was definitely getting a little bit worried there because I had just started pumping. I was like, what if I'm taking all his milk? And that's why he's fussy, because there's nothing there. I was giving him one side, drained it as much as he wanted, and the other side was pumping. So he seems to be doing much better today. As far as milestones go, the smiling is still hit or miss. Every once in a while he gets in a mood and he gives you what looks like a social smile, but for the most part he's still very newbornish. He still sleeps a lot, nurses a lot, pees and poops, you know, baby stuff. Like to jump, as I mentioned to y'all in the past, and right here I have his little jumper room. He does fit it height-wise now. he's still kind of wobbly head and stuff like that, so we put a blanket behind him, and it does really well with that. He's able to jump for a little while and make the lights go off, and he seems to really enjoy it. New Year's Eve was really fun. Like I said, it was kind of a sluggish day, but we did go spend the night at my mom's, but Dennis and I just did not make it to midnight. I was just tired. I wanted my pajamas. I wanted to be warm and cozy. He wanted to be warm and cozy, and I just wasn't in for it. So once he looked like he really settled in for the night, I just crawled in bed with him and I fell asleep. Right about 2 or 3 minutes before midnight, I kind of woke up and looked at the clock and was like, okay, it's 2014. Happy New Year, everybody. I'm going to bed. So I just kind of looked at the clock and made note of it that it was 2014, and we went back to sleep and we slept at Grant's, and it was really nice. And we actually slept into almost 9 today, which is like, he said that hasn't happened all year because it's the first day of the year, but no, it hasn't happened in a while. Like, I don't remember the last time he's done that. He's always up and ready to go at 6, 7 in the morning, but it was really nice to sleep in. It's just been a whirlwind between, we got rained out for Halloween when I was pregnant with him, and then he came and it was super, super fast, and you know, my husband's dialysis thing going on, and I was sick for Thanksgiving, and for Christmas I got a tooth pulled, and it was all rainy and nasty, and he would go out there growth spurt for New Year's. So I'm just ready for that year to be over with and be behind us, so we can just enjoy this little guy. And there's going to be lots of firsts, you know. Got a few folks' first smiles, and he has rolled over from his belly to his back, but I don't think it's more intentional. It's more just flipping around because he's mad. But I'm looking forward to really intentional rolling over, smiles and giggles and laughs. It's just been a whirlwind between, we got rained out for Halloween when I was pregnant with him, and then he came and it was super, super fast, and you know, my husband's dialysis thing going on, and I was sick for Thanksgiving, and for Christmas I got a tooth pulled, and it was all rainy and nasty, and he would go out there growth spurt for New Year's. So I'm just ready for that year to be over with and be behind us, so we can just enjoy this little guy. And there's going to be lots of firsts, you know. Got a few folks' first smiles, and he has rolled over from his belly to his back, but I don't think it's more intentional. It's more just flipping around because he's mad. But I'm looking forward to really intentional rolling over, smiles and giggles and laughs and first steps. And it's something I do want to tell y'all all about. I had the really scary moment this week. Monday morning, we had woke up. My husband had dialysis, so all the kids were kind of in the room with him, and we were all chilling and just hanging out. So I grabbed his little rattle, and I figured I would start putting his hand to get him used to holding on to things, so he would start grabbing for things. Well, I had read a story a couple of weeks back and had heard from another vlogger how her hair, since she is postpartum, just like I am, when you're pregnant, your hair gets thicker and fuller and everything else. So as your hormones are coming down, you lose a lot of hair and it thins out. So I noticed she had noticed some hair around her baby's toe where it was cutting off the circulation, and said that she had to hold him down to get it off. And it sounded really scary. And I've noticed a few little hairs wrapped around his toes, but you know, I was like, oh, well, I just pull it off. You know, it doesn't look like it's that bad. Monday morning, I grabbed the rattle, put it in his hand, and I noticed that there was some hair wrapped around 3 of his fingers, and it was very, very tight where the fat on his fingers was kind of ballooning over it. And I tried to pull it off, and I was having trouble, and he was crying. I got out some tweezers to try and see if I could grab the hair and pull it that way. I couldn't really cut it off because he's so little and he moved so much. I couldn't put scissors or anything near him. So that was really, really kind of scary. I actually called my husband at dialysis to almost say he might have to, you know, to have him cut him off and come home to help me because I was freaking out. My daughter was trying to help me. He was crying. There was tears rolling down his eyes. It hurt him so bad, I'm sure. So I finally took a break. My daughter held him for a little while and just took a break and just had to step away for a minute, you know, and I was really getting really scared. It was cutting off the circulation, and I've heard stories where babies have lost toes due to the socks string being around their feet and stuff like that. So I came back about 5 minutes later, and it had loosened up enough where I could get it off. And that was Monday, and it is now Wednesday, and he still has a little like scratch mark from it on his finger. So it's really, really bad and scary. I'll see if I can get a shot on film for y'all, or at least some sort of picture. And it was just really, really scary. I mean, his circulation was cut off, and oh my goodness, and he's so little, you know, and when they're this little, they can't tell you, Mom, this is wrapped around my hand, or anything like that. So that's just really scary moment. So all you moms out there, please just check your kids' hands and feet regularly. My hair is down just because I want to look halfway decent in the videos, but for the majority of the parts, since this has happened, I have tried to keep my hair pulled back. I don't know that there's much I can do. I mean, my hormones are just going to drop, and there's nothing I can do about it. Even if I were, I mean, my hair is really long, but even if I were to say, okay, let me go cut it off, even if I cut it up to here, I mean, I literally would have to like shave my head, because it doesn't take but a little bit of hair to wrap around those fingers or toes, because it's so little, you know? So it really won't help much. But he's fine, and we're just thankful that we were able to get it and he's okay, you know? But other than that, he's doing really great. He is, you know, like 11 pounds, and he is 8 weeks old. So, and we went and bought him some outfits at Carter's. This is one of the little outfits that he got. I had to sell some of his newborn clothes, which is so sad, but comes a time, every baby grows, and he will outgrow this too. And it's kind of crazy. I bought 6 months, because I gave him, or Santa gave him, 2 little outfits for Christmas, and they were 3 months, and they fit him just perfectly. And I'm like, oh wow. You know, his weight seems to be slowing down a little bit, but, you know, within a month he will have outgrown that. So I bought 6 months. It's a little big. I have rolled the legs right here, just kind of flapped them over, and the same thing for the arms, and the rest of it fits him, like in the belly and everything. It fits him, because when he was first born, I put newborn stuff on him, and I had to actually pin it because he didn't have the belly to hold it up. So he's obviously been a healthy eater, and I think he goes back to the doctor at the end of the month. I think I'll have to check and see when he exactly goes back. But and we have, I know that an appointment with the urologist to check on his birth defect in his little boy parts. But other than that, I really hope you're all having a great New Year's, and I hope 2014 brings love and peace and just a wonderful time for you. And, you know, if you're trying to have a baby, I hope that you're blessed with a little one like this, because it is such a great thing. You know, and if you've just had a baby, just enjoy them, and it just goes by so fast. I can't believe it's been 8 weeks. It will be next Tuesday. He will be 2 months old, and that is just crazy. But yeah, we're all doing great, and we're looking forward to lots of change and new things coming in 2014 for us. So anyway, like always, subscribe if you want to keep seeing these updates. Give us a thumbs up. Thumbs up, baby, thumbs up. And if you think somebody else might enjoy these videos, please share them with your friends or your family. And I will see y'all later. I'm going to see if I can get a video when he wakes up with him jumping in his jumperoo for y'all. And I will insert that in the video somewhere. Alright, well, I will see y'all later. Bye. Bye-bye. I'm sleepy. Alright, bye-bye, guys. I'm going to sit here and just cuddle.